I figure I may as well do a video on this for those of you who've never done it. Pulling the studs. I've got to send this head off for service because of the scoring in this cylinder. These two are okay, but probably what's going to happen, this is going to have to be bored. If one of them has to be bored, they all do. So that's going to be different pistons. But how to get these studs out is you lock two nuts together like that. You use two wrenches. It really helps if you have a gear wrench like this, so that you're on the bottom and you're coming out with it. And of course, having this in a vise would help, or something to hold it. But then you lock the two nuts together, basically, like this, tightening the wrenches, boom, get them good and tight. I've got two that don't want to come out. I'm going to use some heat or some what is that? That's creeping oil stuff on them to get those out. But to send this off, you got to take all those out. I don't know if you got to take these dowels out or not. If you do, then that's going to be something else I've got to figure out. But on your exhaust side, you've got four really long ones. They go here. Your four long exhaust studs, they go here. And your studs are directional. The rounded tips point out. And they've got acorn nuts that cap off the top of them. Even the ones on the cylinder head. You can see how flat this side is. So this side has a slight convex end, so it's rounded over. You can see that. It's just not flat. So flat end goes in and it goes all the way down. You can see the threads are buried all the way down to where you're not showing any threads. Like I say, there's got a couple that's wanting to be a little pain in the butt. But I'll use heat or some oil to get them out. But that's how you get out studs, and that works on anything. Learned this trick with water pumps on cars many years ago. Your old water pumps for the Fords and Chevys didn't come with new mounting studs for your fan, so you had to remove them from your old core before you turned it in. I think nowadays a lot of them come with it, so you don't even have to fool with it. But back in the day, they did not, and you had to remove them. You had to use a two-nut trick to get those studs out. And if I've got to pull these, then there is another way to do it. They make a extractor tool. It looks like a drill bit that goes on. It's got a nut, and can grab that and pull it out. So we'll see about those. I know if they had to do any kind of milling, then that's got to come out and get out of the way. And there's some on the bottom as well. They're not like the Yamahas. The Yamaha will pull right out. Just pull right out. But be sending this one off to get it worked and building this Kawasaki engine, Kawasaki triple. It's really not as fun to get these back on because you've got, well, I'll try to do a video of it when I go back together with it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. The Yamahas are much easier because you're dealing with one set of rings and one cylinder. This one, all three. So the minute you get this one set, this one, however you've got it staged, you've immediately got another cylinder waiting to thread around the rings. It's really easy to break a ring if you're not careful. All right, but that's it. Shade tree tip. See you next time.